So hello, well today I'd like to take a look at this. No, I'm joking, it's Jimmy. Everyone knows who Jimmy is, isn't he? And the Jimmy Funja Pinja. I'd like to take a look at this. I was watching one of my favourite channels the other day, Frank and Tina. I think it used to be called The Adventures of Frank and Tina, but I think it's now called Frank and Tina. And Frank had one of these $6 Million Man dolls on his show, Colonel Steve Austin. We Can Rebuild Him. Now, this was one of the iconic shows that I watched from the United States, from England, obviously, back in the 1970s. And of course, when the doll came out, we all had to have one. It was top of my Christmas list sort of thing, you know, the $6 Million Man Steve Austin doll. And my mum, being a strange bird, hoarded it. I mean, I long thought it had gone, but no, it's not. It was there. It was in her house, and when I mentioned it to her, she said, "Oh, I've still got that." So there it is, from 1975. You can see. There it is. These were obviously. Oh, it might have been 73, but I think it's 75. I think the toy came out in the UK. And you can see through his bionic eye. And there were all these kind of sounds that you could get that they made on a TV show, you know. You could get all these extra bits. I've never had all these extra bits, unfortunately, because that was for the rich kids only. The bionic transport and repair station, and the backpack and radio and all that sort of stuff wasn't for me, but I'm glad I've got the box. I mean, it's in semi-decent shape. It's not exactly that good, but the doll's still in there, isn't it? And there's Steve in his red tracksuit. He appears in that as a test pilot. In case you don't know the story, Steve Austin, give it some with the old chainsaw, innit? Steve Austin was a colonel, and he was like a test pilot in the military, in the Air Force, in the US Air Force, and he effectively had a crash. And at the same time, some mad scientist was looking for sort of body parts that he could make what he termed as bionic. And what it meant was that Steve became a sort of half robot, half man, like an early Terminator sort of thing. And he had all these, well, his right arm was ripped off and his legs were gone, and one of his eyes had gone. And in there you can see the kids' version of it. There used to be like a rubber, well, it's there actually, no, it's still there. It's still up there, but it's gone dried like an old condom from the 1950s. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, this bloke's so annoying with that chainsaw. I wonder I'm just going to go over there and just take it off him. Probably chop his head off with it. But you can see it's all really old and rubber. It's sort of, yeah, it's all condom-y like, innit? I wouldn't want to roll it down, to be honest with you, because it'll probably break. Leave it as it is. But you could look through the back of his head, innit? To Jimmy. The old bionic eye. That was the sound there. I'll have some fun with you later on the computer. He's even got little white socks and shoes. It has, innit? It's all cool, baby. It's all cool. And if you, that's right. If you cranked his head to the left, and then you could press this button on his back there, look, and his arm comes up. It still works. Can you believe this? Look at it, it's coming up, it's going upwards, this arm, innit? Where's it going to end? Where's it going to end? Where's it going to end? Oh, no, I'm not going to say it. Something to do with the Third Reich. No, I'm not going to go there. Sorry, I'm not that stupid. Anyway, what does that look like to you? Think sort of like, you know, 1939. God. Anyway, what you can do with him is, he had an engine block that he used to carry. And of course, I hope you can hear me over this ruddy chainsaw. He had this, it had this little plastic hook on it, so that Steve could, there it is, look there, look. So that the toy could like lift it, but that's gone obviously. I probably broke it off somewhere a long time ago. But my mum's very kindly put this in a bag. It was the original bits and bobs and gadgets for the how the toy works, you know. And there it is in the bag, innit? How to expose the bionic arm muscles, and I think his legs could come off as well. Actually, I think you could do a lot with him. To use the bionic eye and all the rest of it. Bionic right arm snaps off and on, pull straight out at shoulder. It doesn't sound, it sounds like me nowadays. I mean, my bloody arm will come off at the shoulder. Dislocate anytime soon. But there it is, like 1973 it says here, so whether it's 73 or 5 I don't know, but it must be 5, mustn't it? Otherwise how would it have 5 written on it? It's got the box thing is still in there, but it's obviously come off, and it's so old, it's nearly as old as I am now. And so there it is. Anyway, should we have some, let's go and have some fun with the sounds before this video gets too long. But there he is, Colonel Steve Austin. I loved this toy when I was a kid. I thought it was awesome. And as I say, Frank and Tina, it's your fault. I'm doing this. But there you go. It says the $6 Million Man Bionic Strength sounds. So let's have them. Right, he's going again, look. He's going again for 1939. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. As kids, we used to run around doing these noises. We actually used to make these noises. That's it, the bionic eye. He's got the bionic eye look and all. Look, it's great. Look at that. Superb. What are you like, Jimmy? Are you bionic, Jimmy? Are you going to go bionic, mate? Bionic throw. That sounds like fireworks to me. I don't know why. What else have they got, I wonder? Should we spin it on a bit to see what else they've got? Why does it get too long, won't it? Bar bending chain breaking. You can get this yourself by the $6 Million Man sounds, by the way. It's all good fun. I go to sleep to it, you know. I just chillax to this stuff, you know. I'm joking. What else has he got? Malfunction, power loss. That sounds like me as well. Malfunctioning all the time. Yeah, that'll be it. And anyway, I'm joking. But thanks ever so much for watching. And thanks, my dear friends Frank and Tina. Please check their channel out. I'll leave a link to it in the description box below for the inspiration. And yes, I've got the doll. Go boy, go! No, I'm joking. I'd never chuck him. I'd never chuck him. He's a hero of mine. He was played by Lee Majors, the actor, great actor Lee Majors, and there he is with all these. I've got the boots and everything. He's got right old beetle crushes on his feet. Anyway, cheers, thanks, Jimmer.